Okay, welcome to the Jason Katz PodKatz, episode 5. We doing it. A lot of things happening in my life. Sort of like I've been saying, I live in a hotel right now, so I was supposed to move into a place March 1st. I was trying to help a friend. And also, I need to move to Capitol Hill because there's a lot of, there's 2 comedy clubs there. Maybe I should move to Kent or SeaTac. Maybe that's the move. I don't know. We'll think that's something to think about. But basically, I was gonna move in with a friend. I was gonna sublease with a friend. And we were going to keep it under the table, and they were supposed to get me the parking pass, and they were supposed to, the toilet isn't broken, it's just very low flow. Those are my 2 things. And I'm supposed to move in Sunday, March 1st, and I was supposed to move in mid-February. So, kind of stretched to my limit. I'm living in a hotel, so what happened was that the apartment got bought, and there's a new property manager, and I can't get a hold of the old property manager, who said they ordered a key fob for me. So now it seems that the management is not down. They need me to be added as a roommate, which can take, I guess, a few days, up to a week, which I don't have that time. So I could move into this place, pay the rent, right? But if I don't have a parking spot, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I need to park my car and drive for work. So even if they didn't have a parking, if they didn't have a parking spot available, I would have to leave. But also my friend hasn't really so this is very confusing, because I've made it confusing. I've now realized, now trying to explain this on camera. The point is that I tried to be a good friend, because this person probably has to move home or something if they can't find a sublease, and I think I kind of fucked it up, because now the apartment's aware of it. When they were I'm sure they were aware of it, but they were more chill about it with the old management, which is not going to be a thing now. So maybe in the best case scenario, the old landlord did order. He said he was going to order me the parking key fob. He lives across the hall from the apartment I'm going to rent. So hopefully my friend knocks on his door, and he had ordered the key, and it came, and he's not the property manager anymore, but there is a key, and we can just move me in, right? And we can fill out the paperwork and stuff like that while I'm moving in. Maybe that. But apparently subleasing in Seattle is illegal, which is dumb. Sounds pretty dumb. I don't know why somebody would make subleasing illegal. Sounds like a law that would make Republicans very mad at liberals, right? They'd be oh, in a liberal controlled state, of course you get sublease, but I'm trying not to do that. Even though in my head I'm what the fuck, liberals? I'm liberal, but I'm not liberal. Both parties suck at this point. Both parties are confirmed baby eaters, or at least people that need their job and the power so much that they're willing to not mention the baby eating and shit like that. I don't know. Whole world's fucked, I guess. I should just move to Epstein Island. I'm sure it's really low rent right now. Just kidding. That's fucked up. You know what's even more fucked up? All the banks that knew about it, all the Google definitely knew about it. I've said this before on the PodKatz, not podcasts. But anyways, I said this before, Google, they're all through Gmail, so Google definitely knew. And like, what else? that's the worst case scenario on one end. The other option is to just say, fuck it, find a new place. Get an application submitted by today. Pray that I can move in by March 1st. Which is Sunday. Because I'm filming this on the 26th of February. Why did I put myself in this stupid situation? I could have just used the time I had to find a place. I mean, partly was because, like, my friend needed the help, but, like, the apartment had every amenity that I needed, and, like, it seemed like it was literally a great apartment, except for the fact that, like, the view, which is, it doesn't matter, but, like, it would be nice if the view was a little bit better than what it was, because it's, when you look outside, it's like going to another apartment building, which is fine, but the main thing is the toilet. And it's not like it's not working. It's just like I don't want to be I don't want to be gross, but like I don't know if the toilet can handle me, is what I'm trying to say. Like, respectfully. Like, I don't know if the toilet can handle me. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Like, one, big dumper, right? Like, Calrea, but like that, basically that. And I think that's fair, because most men like to brag about, like, I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. I'm very stressed. The point is that, like, it doesn't seem like it's a big fix, like, honestly, like, I feel like if I just called the plumber, they would be like, oh, you just need to, like, do this, and then they would, like, kind of flow better. So, like, it's not like a big fix. The apartment I'm looking at, which has been the most communicative as a backup option, is, like, really nice. It has a pool in Capitol Hill, which is very rare, but, like, it would probably be, with parking, like, my expenses would probably be a little bit over half my pay, which isn't good for saving, but, like, it's a nice apartment, so I've got that going for me, I guess. What else happened? Let's get off this topic, because I need to figure it out myself as an adult, which I'm going to do. I keep needing to remind myself that, like, all this will be figured out by, like, March 10th. It's just right now. And that's important, because, like, in life, things can be stressful, but if you remind yourself that, like, the stress is, like, only going to last a few days, and in, like, a week or two, none of this will matter, then it helps me calm down. Because, like, right now, I'm like, holy shit, I'm in a hotel. I might not have a place to move in on the move-in date. It's almost a weekend, right? And also, this management lady was, like, not helpful. She was like, oh, you need to be signed in as a roommate or something. I'm like, is there a fee for a roommate? She's like, yeah, it's gonna be, like, extra rent or some shit. Which is dumb. So, like, I might have just blown it up by calling her. But, to be honest, like, I don't know. I tried to be a good friend. I really did. But I also can't be homeless. So, anyways, they're making Heat 2 with Christian Bale and Leo DiCaprio, which is a crazy casting, right? That's awesome. I liked Heat 1. I haven't seen Heat in, like, 15 years, but, like, I remember it being really good when I watched it. I had topics I was going to talk about, and now they're gone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when I'm like, oh, I'm going to talk about this on the PodKatz and this on the PodKatz, and, like, now it's just like, what are you going to talk? I need to write this shit down. Podcasting's harder than people think it is. Like, what if there's nothing to talk about? Just kidding. Okay, what else has been happening in my life? I've been swimming. I've been working out. I work out 2 times a week. And then I swim like every day because I have access to this pool that my parents are helping. Like, they're members, but like I'm on the membership too. So yeah, it's nice. Swimming's really nice. It's just there's a couple things wrong with swimming. And this might just be my form, honestly. Like there's all right, so when you're doing freestyle swimming, there's bubbles and there's breathe, right? And when you bubbles, you move your head out of the water. But if you turn your neck a lot, it hurts your neck. So what you're supposed to do is like look center, like look downward, look like straight ahead, but like you'd be facing the floor of the pool. And then you're supposed to like turn your whole chest. So like you're not using your neck. And I'm still trying to correct my form is what I'm trying to do. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. There was other shit I wanted to talk about. I feel like I have no room to like progress as a comedian right now because my living situation is so under fire. But honestly, here's the thing about comedians, like there's a level of comedy where there's people, mostly men, sleeping out of their cars and just driving around hoping to get booked. Now, I'm not established enough to do that. I think you need to like be a little bit more, I don't know. I also wouldn't want to live in my car. Like my car sucks. It's just, I mean, it doesn't suck, but like it's definitely not a sleeping car, you know? Definitely not. Oh, that's what I'm going to talk about. Music. That's what I was going to talk about. Baby Keem just released an album. Very good. Like, honestly, might be a masterpiece. There's a lot of hits. Almost every song's a hit. There's new J. Cole out. New J. Cole's pretty good. It's a double album. Love that. Love J. Cole. Yeah. Still thinking about the living situation, not gonna lie. It's kind of mulling me over just a little bit, considering like I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find a place. It's gonna be okay, or this thing will figure itself out. There has to be other topics. Look at this tire thing in front of me. One of those bounces out and I'm done for. Also, those are big ass tires. Like, those must be for like construction equipment or something. It does say commercial tire service. Another thing that sucks about swimming is you just get like more sore throats and like congestion. One of the things I'm excited about for moving to Capitol Hill is that I used to run a bunch like uphill. Like during 2024, I got like really skinny, and the reason was because like besides eating healthier, I was like running up a hill like for like 30 minutes. Well, like 20 to 30 minutes. Actually, it was pretty quick. It was like 15 minutes. But now that I have like the cardio practice with swimming, I feel like I could definitely do like closer to like 30 minutes up and down a hill uninterrupted. And the beauty of Capitol Hill is that there's so many hills that like, holy shit, I don't know if you can see this, but there's like a tow truck right next to me, and he's just like, you know that thing when you're like driving and there's like a curve in the road and you're right next to like an 18-wheeler and the 18-wheeler gets closer and closer to your lane and you're just like right, like it's kind of swerving close. Thank God, dude. Where's your signal, fat? Oh, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not getting canceled by those LGBTQs. But you can see I almost called them the F word. Yeah. And honestly, that's where the F word should be. Like, it should be a driving term. Oh, look at that guy. He's got the wood chipper. Remember that scene in Fargo where Steve Buscemi's just like He just looks at the person, shoots them, puts them. He's like, no, what happens? He's like dumping a body in a wood chipper. Somebody, like the cop, Frances McDermott comes, she's like, what the fuck? He kills her and just shoves her in the thing. Or maybe she kills him. I don't remember. I haven't seen Fargo in forever. But yeah, new Baby Keem, really good. New J. Cole, really good. If you need some new albums, that's what you should be listening to. Baby Keem. The funny part about Baby Keem is that he like didn't do any music for like 4 years between like his first album and this album, except for like one word on like somebody's song. I think it was a Kanye song. No, what song was it? It was a popular rap song. And like Baby Keem went like, yeah. And like that was like the only music he did for like 2 or 3 years. Look at this oversized load next to me. I like it when trucks say oversized load, because like you get to see something that says oversized load, and that makes me think of a giant cum load. I've got this joke I like that I'm kind of workshopping that no one seems to get. So I just go like, I was in a body of water recently, and when I'm in a body of water, I like to swim in the penis, and people don't really connect that, but like I think it's really funny because like, why do we call it a body of water? And if it is a body, like, wouldn't it have private parts? It's gotten tepid. It's gotten like either people really get it, or like people are like, what? But then they connect it and they're like, oh, okay. Maybe the audience, maybe I just need to pause. Maybe that's one of those moments where it's just like, let the audience connect. I don't know. Life's a funny fucking thing, you know? Might be homeless. I am technically, I'm living in a hotel, so I guess technically I'm homeless, but yeah, I don't know. What's up with you guys, you know? What's great is that like I've been getting some compliments when people are actually watching and listening to this. I kind of wish there was more traffic, or not traffic, but like I kind of wish there was like more driving examples that I could talk about, but like people seem to be driving good, well, in front of me, not good. Still not getting booked like I want to get booked. That, I don't know. That's something I can fix later. Or I could just commit to the road comic and become homeless. Like most, you know what I mean? Like if you're in the comedy industry, you've definitely met some people that are like, oh yeah, I just travel. I've met like 3 people that have done this. Like I just kind of travel around, see the booker likes me, you know, I get a guest spot or something. They basically just poach a booker, like the bookers that are like not doing that well, that would be more chill about it. Like they're not going to like the clubs that are like, hey, we got real people, you know. They're going to the clubs that are comedy is an economy. And there's many parts of the economy. There's the open mic economy, there's the book show economy, there's the theater economy, there's the comedy club economy, and then there's me, who has nothing to do with any of these, because I'm not getting booked the way I want to be. But, you know, that's what the PodKatz is for. That's what we're doing here. We're putting out what we're putting in. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've passed like a lot of flat, empty trucks on this drive. We're going to Marysville today. Marysville's fun. It's called Mary. Did I talk about everything? Yeah, I guess that's like everything I want to talk about. sometimes things just end, as Dennis Reynolds likes to say. But yeah, this feels good. Maybe a little shorter than I'd like, but if you don't have the content, you don't have the like in comedy, like if you have a strong 3 minutes and you have like a weak 5 minutes, do the 3 minutes, you know, look better. Maybe that's something. It's definitely not that kind of timing when it comes to like real, like it's like if you have a better 15 but you don't have a 20, if you don't have a 30 but you have a 20, do the 20. I don't have either of those yet. I mean, I definitely have 30 minutes in content, but I don't have the opportunity to organize it. Kinda. I have a 20-minute in May, which I'm excited about, because that means I can submit for like 20-minute features, and like maybe I'll get a feature spot and be able to do another 20, and it'll be better. Yeah, I don't know. All right, we're just gonna end it. We're gonna end it. Cut that, shut it down. I'll see you guys next week. Like, follow, subscribe, comment question of the day. Where should Jason live? Let me know in the comments down below. And one lucky winner will get nothing, because I don't have money for prizes. But do you remember when like YouTubers used to do this shit? Remember that? Like we're just like, oh, comment question of the day. We might pull a winner. You might win a T-shirt. I remember Philip DeFranco used to do this daily, and he would actually give away some cool. Like he would give away like iPads. He would give away like PlayStations and like laptops. Like it was like worthy. Look how trapped that guy is. That's like the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is if there was another lane on the right and there was another truck, and then you'd have to think about like, well, what happens if the truck, like the two trucks like sandwich me? You know, like both of them swerve in at the same time and they sandwich me. That happens usually on my drives to Tacoma. I don't know why. But see how we're going over the curve right now and I'm right next to a truck? Like if that thing fucking fell on me, I still don't understand the physics of how trucks don't fall over. I guess that's why I'm not a physicist or in any position that needs math. But yeah, all right. I've been trying to end this. We're gonna cut that. I mean, I don't cut anything. I don't know how to cut anything, but yeah. Oh yeah, eBay bought Depop. That was in the news. But other than that, I don't think that matters to anybody except for the people at eBay. All right. This has been the Jason Katz PodKatz. Like, subscribe, comment below. Where should Jason live? That's a comment question of the week. Help me not be homeless. All right. Have a good night. Good day.